I feel like I don't quite know what we should be doing at this point. I mean, we could get to the bottom of the tech tree. And then what, you know? You like that scene? I hope that you like that it can possibly be random because it's random. I do like that weird like angular wall pattern though. That was a good random pick. How do people get, so like there's wood here, right? How do people get the wood off the back of it? You know, I'm sure they have a method, I'm sure. Can you get these 2 dumb pieces of scrap metal so we can leave? Kind of waiting on these dudes to grab this last scrap metal so we can leave. So we can heckin' leave. Both of these are 1's food value. So why the heck would I make this? This seems like a gigantic investment for like nothing really. Because the cooked fish is already 1 food value. Dude, can someone salvage this? Like, did you forget? Maybe that's why I shouldn't do them all at the same time. Okay. Now let's go here. I'm just like wondering what other kind of stuff is supposed to be. Is there supposed to be more map once we get here? Is it supposed to diamond back in? All right, let's get the water. We don't need the water right now. Let's get this first. Okay, and then while we're here, I'll have a boat. Get fish. We'll have a bird collect wood. We'll have 1 bird collect plastic. Gotta be one that's like only plastic, right? Just kidding. There's not one that's only plastic. And then we'll just go. This is a big assumption that this is going to give us the 10. Yeah, so weirdly enough, when you restart, you can't do anything with the mast. I can't deconstruct it or anything. I can't get rid of it. There's no option to just delete it. So when you start over, you should not scavenge the initial island. I wonder if it'll let us do that. I don't think I want to really change any of these things right now. Like, how much is too much fish, right? How much is too much? 100. Probably keep going this way with our production. And we got wood, we got research. Yeah, I'll make the food truck thing, but I have a strong feeling that it's not going to be good. I'm going to deconstruct this so we can try to make something right here. Oh, 10 firewood. I wonder if that's enough research now. All right, food truck. All right, so now. Let's see what's up. Like I said, I have certain confidence that it's just going to be another 1 food item. I think the only way that they could make it more valuable is if it was like a 2 food item. It doesn't even matter that there's more, you know? Like, whatever. More fish. It's also going to consume seaweed, which I would imagine... I don't know. It's going to consume seaweed. Which means that it'll just be more for, like... not more. There'll be more resources for not more food. Like if I already have this like fish kebab that turns fish into food, fish into cooked fish. I guess we'll see. I'm not seeing the value yet. Cool food. Or require another ingredient so they deny plain fish. Yeah, I wonder. All these things have been. I guess I haven't been here before. There seems to be like a decent supply of just regular fish from the islands. In fact, I think I have like way more than that. I have 40. I think at one point I had like 90. Just the fish is like weirdly not a problem. And I guess maybe it would be weird in the context of the game to have less fish. I guess that part of the equation isn't my problem. Like if there's an abundance of fish, I think that's fine. But it's just like turning it into something else. Like I think we should just be able to turn it into a two food item instead of just like a bunch of 1 food items. Especially if it's going to take more resources. Well, we'll see. I guess we need to make it. Yeah, we're really early on early access. I don't know if this is readable. We're in early access 0.1.12 PL. So maybe like that entire part of the curve just isn't quite there yet. Yeah, see, this requires... Oh, it makes 3 seaweed for 1 fish. Or sushi, rather. Okay. I can kind of get down with that. Let's like automate the fucking sushi then. But we should also limit that so that it's only like 20. Same thing with this now. I will do this so it's only 20. Yeah, 1 and 1 for 3 is not that bad. Yeah, I guess they can't make it so like one food item represents two food. Because that's not like how the food works. Like the webcam, huh? Well, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I've kind of casually been looking into like an easier green screen solution. Because, you know, whatever. Okay, I don't need more space right now. I appreciate the time. Well, cool. I hope it doesn't get out of sync like it did like that one time before. Dude, I have like a cool provision too where like if my hand goes outside the bounds of my camera, it's like, whoa, my hand's disappearing slowly. Looks like I have a do-rag on. I don't. I bet it does look like I see what you're saying. Okay, so let's progress ever onwards. I don't know, like, should we like do all the routes? Let's take on 2 more villagers. Woo! This is a terrible idea. I'll take on 2 more villagers, sure. Did they give me more space to build to accommodate these 2 extra villagers? Fucking of course not. Silver Server, thanks for this follow. I appreciate it a ton. Welcome to the stream. Okay, hang on. Let's get that. Let's have these birds get some of this shit. And then, are we scavenging? Oh, we're saving, okay. I'm dropping a class I've been struggling with. Even though I spent the last 4 days working on a paper answering 5 questions. Oh boy. Dude, that's cool. It's like better to like drop the class instead of like failing it, right? Hell yeah. All right, we're working on the houses. So now we have more people. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with more people. Tell you what though, we're not gonna have a shortage of food. That's for damn sure. Oh, excuse me, jeez. Yeah, you know, I feel like we like made everything. I could make another still. Just build it right here. Just assume that we won't get any more space. Okay, so 3 more research. Do we need like containers for water? Like, Like, I'm gonna make all this stuff just because, like, what else am I gonna do, right? But do I need more water? Do I need more storage for water? I think there's like some end game where we like try to like get a whale or something that's just not here yet. So I'm not fully really appreciating kind of everything that's on display here. I also feel like I've put a lot of people on the island that just, I don't know what they're doing. Or on this like little boat dealio. Oh dude, Bryce, are you excited? Outer Worlds is in 3 days. Oh, Sola is like Modern Warfare, right? Oh. Dude, what a time to be a gamer, huh? All right, they've got food. Look how much food. I have so much food now. I'm saving for a MacBook. Oh dang, stay strong, stay strong. I'll stream it so you can live vicariously through me. Does that help, or does that make you jealous and want to play shit? Okay, well, we don't need the water yet, so we'll get the water later. Yeah, the Call of Duty bug has bitten your friend and mine, Jimmy Jangles. So we will likely be partaking in the good game, the world's game that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I wonder if they're both gonna go for that. Stream Outer Worlds? It's gonna be such a struggle. Like, I want to stream Call of Duty also. Maybe we'll stream the campaign. Oh, man, that's gonna be like so much time. Fuck. We're just gonna no life video games. Yeah, I'll stream Outer Worlds. Okay, so now maybe let's get this bigger water container. Let's get this bigger water container first, and then get the bigger distillator. Something is up? No, I think it's the MacBook is old. The MacBook Air that they're selling is old. Oh, shit. That's annoying. I feel like they should snap the length. Because now I just made that for... It's like really short, but it's 16. That's not cool. Okay, I need 6 pipes. Where's my metal? Okay, that's 6 pipes. Yeah, no, the MacBook Air is really old. So, if you look on Apple's website, there's like, I don't even think that they've made a recent MacBook Air. It's a lot of like MacBook or something, like something to that effect. And then we go this way, right? Oh, we've got a lot of space over this way. Yeah, and so the issue became when at some point, so they had the MacBook Air and it was like a thinner profile laptop that they offered. And then at some point they turned the MacBook into a thin profile, like a thin and light laptop. And so that like moniker just didn't make sense anymore. And so I guess they just haven't really made a new MacBook Air. Not I guess, they haven't made a new MacBook Air. Okay, let's get going. Next area. Dude, we're just trucking. Should we get another animal? Should we take on the struggle that is more people? Sure, let's fucking do it. There's like an animal at the bottom of this track anyway. We're gonna get these people, these fine villagers, and then we're gonna get another animal. Oh shit. Here we go, let's get these people. And then we gotta make another house. Where am I gonna put it? I feel like we gotta delete these small storage yards. And then we'll make another big storage. Just building all kinds of shit. Okay, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll salvage these metal parts next. So now we have 2 more people. Dude, we've got like a strong community going. Oh, you know what? We didn't have anybody harvest. No, there's no buoys out. Okay, we gotta get fish. Is that fish? Okay, that's fish. And then we gotta get, this is plastic. And then we should probably have somebody get wood. Look at all this wood that's right on top of our shit. Wait, so this is wood that's here. Why is nobody getting it? Is this broken? Do you see this? Okay, whatever. Hey, can you get all the wood that's already around our vessel? Thanks a ton, I really appreciate it. Okay, so now our water capacity is only 90? Huh. Should I really even make this thing? Yeah, I think we're gonna be like coasting until Modern Warfare and Outer Worlds come out. I think tomorrow we're gonna try to see what's up with that Division update, because, you know, whatever. And then I don't know. Then we're gonna just have, how long do you think Outer Wilds will be? Do you think we'll be able to play it in one stream sitting on a I'm not gonna do that. Shouldn't even like tease, because like that's not gonna happen. All right, so we'll make this like big distiller over here, and then we'll see what's up. Make this as complex. Yeah, as long as the boats can just navigate the space, I really don't care how it's organized. It looks stupid, but like whatever, it's fine. Okay, we have an abundance of wood because the wood is right here. All right, so then the thing we're looking forward to is water. Okay. Water, and then a new animal. What do you think? Do you think this icon's gonna be cool? Didn't we go here? I think we went here the first time. I want like a check mark to say if I've been to these places. Although I think that they're somewhat procedurally generated, if I had to guess. Oh, you know what? This might have been a mistake because I can't make anything on these. All right. Go to the water. Was I the one to inform you about Outer Worlds? I don't know what you mean by inform. Because we definitely watched it together live at E3. Because it was at E3 one year or whatever. This person's stuck! They can't move. I don't know what to do. I think they're bugging. It's so broken. Oh, maybe we save. And then load. You think quit the game means like quit the game? Or quit the game? Oh, okay, they did it. Oh, man. Okay, we'll deconstruct that too. That was almost dire, right? Like they were dying. That was fucked up. Yeah, no, I saw the trailer for Outer Worlds when they initially showed it at E3. And I think it was immediately at that point when I found out or learned that it was it was Obsidian. Well, I guess it was like on the title card or whatever. It's Obsidian. So it's the people that made New Vegas, among many other games. But New Vegas is probably the most similar comparison. Well, now, why did they delete all my other stuff? They're not going to dismantle this, are they? Yeah, I feel like we really... There wasn't anything else on the main menu either. Yeah, I feel like we really gotten to the end of this game, so... It's cool. Yeah, I don't know. The bases here seems fun. I'm finding that I really like this kind of game. So, you know, a different, like, aesthetic is... appreciated. It's gonna make me want to play so bad when you play. Oh man. Well, shit. Wait, why aren't we harvesting this fish? I'll just play vicariously through you like Nelson. Oh, okay, yeah. And then just, you know, tell me to use a different weapon because that's what you would do. I'm not salty about it at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I had a discussion with Nelson at some point where he was just like, yeah, I feel bad about that whole situation. Go back to the room and loot the chest. Yeah, man. It's so funny. We should watch the parts with Nelson from Bloodborne again. I haven't seen those in so long. Let's try to block it out of my memory. Hey, Mike, you should play this like a cool game that you like really actively like, and then also have Nelson just backseat the fuck out of you. His passion. All right, yeah, let's talk about his passion for Bloodborne. So much passion that he, you know, went out and played the game for himself, and is like a big Souls fan now. That's a thing that happened, right? Yeah, let's rescue another animal. Fucking let's go. I think it was episode 12. Yeah, wow. 12 hours into this playthrough of this game that I'm, you know, having a good time with. And Nelson comes over here like, hey, have you ever thought about, like, just, you know, you have a way that you like to play it. But what about fuck you? Play it how I would play it, even though I've never fucking played a Souls game. Like I said, I'm not salty about it. Fucking Nelson. I kind of wanted to, I never ended up finishing Sekiro, so I should go do that. And we should invite Nelson to come watch, you know what I'm saying? And by that I mean, fuck you, Nelson. I think this is a bug.
because I keep having a boat go there and it gets like one fish and then it's just like, yeah, we're done. And it's just like, no, you're not. I feel like at this point, this entire facility and everything is just too big to fail. Like, there's just nothing that could happen. Unless a giant tidal wave comes and destroys everything that I've built. There's nothing that could happen. As long as I'm, you know, reasonably playing the game and everything. I wonder if maybe they intend for this to be more procedurally generated-y, like more roguelike-y, more roguelike-esque, more roguelike, where like the path branches and you can pick between different things, but it is random every time. And so like every run kind of constitutes like a different like bit of luck or whatever, instead of just doing like the same cycle over and over and over again. He used to always do that when he would jokingly act upset. Yeah, no, I would be genuinely, I have 100 fish. Oh my God. I have too many fish. I really don't. Yeah, we'll wait until I have less than 100 fish. I wonder if... Oh, okay, yeah, it doesn't produce any more than 20. Yeah, they'll still get fish, I guess. Well, fuck. I kind of wonder if I would like this to be even more Dwarf Fortressy. Like if I could just be like, we need plastic. And then I don't tell them specifically where to get it. They just get plastic. Or like, we need fish, and I don't tell them to mine fish in particular. They just get fish. Is it happening? Okay, they got firewood, they got wood. Let's get this big distillator. All right, so let's put this big thing down. Desalinator. What did I say? Okay, we need 20 screws, 6 pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or like this. Like if I could just be like, we need this desalinator, and then they just make all the stuff. And then we need how many screws? 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think they're doing the exporting. 8, 9, 10. I think that's gonna be enough. I might have miscounted somewhere in there, but that's okay. Oh, do I have enough research for everything? Almost. All right, we did that. I mean, I guess we'll go here because I don't want the game to just end. Okay, what do we got? We got water. We got a shack. Then we got seaweed. All right, let's do the shack so we can get some research. Okay, so now we need... It appears that there is wood on top of our base. So let's get that first. Let's start like chipping away at this plastic. Let's start chipping away at... We'll have 2 people harvest this wood here so it can get cleared. And then there's some fish over here. And then that looks like everything. Okay, I think this appears to be all the screws that will need to be done. We've done it. We've got all the research. Are there even achievements for this game yet? No. Dude, you know we're in Struggle City when like I'm almost out of storage again. Okay, so let's build. Oh, okay, no. We just need to wait a second for the stuff to filter in. So I think it's in the place where it's making, and it just needs to make it out of there. Is this an idle game? No. This is like a management game. An idle game is I would not be playing it. Like I am actively playing this game. Okay, let's make 6 more pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if it was like an idle game, I would just have no input, or I would have very little input, I think, in the most ideal scenario. There is like an idle component to the game where but part of that is like I have refined the management aspect so much that I let them do their thing. So you have to play to progress. Yeah, I have to actively play to make anything happen. This beanie is hurting my ears. All right, that's done. Let's get the seaweed. Let's get the seaweed, gamers. All right, that's done with the water. Oh, did I make the pipes already? All right. Oh my God, this makes 4 water. This makes 1 stop this. Deconstruct this. This is a waste of our everything. This thing makes 4 water. Oh shit. Dude, look how much we're full on water. All right, we're clearly the cap we just need to make is just like 80. And then like we're good on water. Yeah, we're almost full on water. Woe is us. Yeah, we're done. That's it. There's nothing left to make. And everything is so refined to the point that I have 100 extra fish. We have more food than we could possibly eat. Taking on more people just means nothing. They're not gonna help me do anything. All right, now we can make this 100. Yeah, if we had more people, they would do nothing. They would refine the process slightly. All right, hell yeah. we're gonna take on more people anyway. Because fuck it. And then we'll make them a house. Yeah, I think there's some like really meaningful end game that's just not present here. So yeah, well, I need to take that out so we can actually just extend the platforms out. Oh, you know what? I didn't have anybody start to gather anything. So let's see what we got. Looking for fish? Sure. How many fish are here? 2. Great. Gotta have the birds go gather stuff. There's some mixed. There's some wood. Here's some plastic. And then we're rescuing the people. We're making them a house already. Everything's good. Yeah, I think the probably the biggest critical component that is missing here is a like something to push against me. Like I would imagine that at some point there's going to be some kind of like natural disaster style thing that will, like a tidal wave or a fish attack of some kind, that will make it so things get broken off or things just break up in general. There's like a durability meter on almost everything that just doesn't go down, or they repair it at such a rate that I never need to worry about it. Although, maybe construction duties counts as repairing. If it's a factor, they handle it before I even have to think about it, and it's never popped up as like a problem notification. So like, I don't know. I'm not trying to like be like, haha, I'm so good at video games, it's too easy. Like, what? I'll take an easy game. Like, that's fine. I'm cool with that. But surely, it's probably, you know, maybe that's in the 0.2 update. I'm not sure. Let's just like, who should we follow? Let's follow one of the, let's follow our boy, Stefano. What'd you do, Stefano? Boop. Caw, caw, caw. Boop. Let's go get something from over here. Caw, 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 wood. Caw, caw, caw. Boop. I don't think a seagull makes a caw caw sound, so it's probably dopey on my part, right? Caw caw. Yeah, see, everything's automated to the point where I don't need to do this. Yeah, so I think one of the things that is idle game adjacent is there is a certain degree of like some portion of the, you know, end game that you want to approach in these style of management games is like complete and total automation, where I'm not even doing anything. Like, I'm not doing anything now, actually. So in that way, I guess it is kind of an idle game, but that's because I set up a bunch of automated processes that can just go without me. Or it's not even go without me. It's go without me needing to worry about it. You know, like on a certain level, I don't need to worry about making sure and micromanaging people actively making food, when I can just be like, we need food, so just make sure there's 20 foods, and then, you know, I'll make sure like the up the chain part happens where you have enough resources to just make your 20 foods. But if all I'm doing is just, you know, going in, clicking plus food to this place, then, you know, whatever. That's why on some level I'm just like, the request for like food or wood or plastic, which should probably just be like a slider and a priority and a cap that we need, and then they just, every time we zone into a new place, they just go for it. And then if I want to like highlight a priority zone or for some reason or another, then maybe I could do that. But in a different world, I totally see a game where you go in and then they automatically just like branch out and start getting plastic and wood. I don't know if a management game will be the top Xbox 360 Kingdom free game. Oh, that Kingdom for Keflings game? Yeah, that is like a very, very like basic management game. It's like all about automation and everything. Yeah, let's see how high we can get this research point number. Is there like, does it look like there's like a new page to the screen or anything? Or does it look like I just have everything? Are we like capped on water? Okay, well, let's keep going. All right, so the problem is I don't want to not get fish because I'm worried I'll just forget and then we'll end up just low on fish. If anything, I could stop telling the birds to get resources. Yeah, the Kingdom for Keflings game is like a very basic management game. I kind of wish other management games were so like simplistic in the way that it is. And I feel like Kingdom for Keflings is like a really good, I know you're not going to play it, but it's a really, really good like first management game because it perfectly illustrates like why you would have each of the Keflings do a thing. I got 7 food, cool. Like when you start to play the game, you will do the task. Like you'll start out by cutting wood, and then you'll immediately understand why it would be better if it would be better. Like you understand the process, so you understand like what you're putting into it. Like you're cutting wood, and it's just like a process that like just takes time. And you, as the person like driving the machine, like you need to be doing something else. So then you can replace you doing the chopping of the wood with just like another person chopping the wood. And that's where some of these things might be a little bit like daunting, where it's just like, oh, there's just like a lot of stuff that needs to happen. Whereas like Kingdom for Kefling, it starts out really small. Like you're just like wood and stone, and then that's it. And then it turns into this like gigantic big management experience where it's like wood into planks into like fine wood or something. And then also like stone into cobblestone into chiseled stone, and then like a bunch of other stuff, right? Wow, we're about to be capped on water. Dude, I love gaming. Look at this shit. Unstoppable. And this thing is still not... I feel like I just want to like save and then reload again because I want them to demolish it. What are the chances of you revisiting that game? Kingdom for Keflings? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't think I finished like World of Keflings. If that's still on Game Pass, I might be compelled to finish it in some capacity. It's just like, I don't know, it's probably not gonna happen now, that's the problem. Wow. This is so fucking ridiculous. The dry wood stopped because we have too much. Or we're gonna rescue 2 more people. Because the only thing that could possibly, like, really push us to the brink is adding more people to the equation. Okay. So let's add a house. So let's add a house here, I guess. And let's move these mooring points further out because that is clearly a problem. So we need a road. All right, did we do everything? Yeah, did you like the game? Did that game look cool? Kingdom for Keflins? That's always like a game that I'm like, I like that game. I think the game is really, really good. But I also understand that that's a boring game. Like, not a lot of people are out here like, yeah, Kingdom for Keflings, that's the game right there. Okay, so now we'll deconstruct this. It's more beneficial for these things to be closer to the outside. You know, I have the resources, which makes me think that it totally deconstructed and then didn't take the icon away. I can't be like loading and saving to like fix all these problems, right? I mean, I could. But how frustrating would that be? It even says I have like... All right, let's try to deconstruct this because this is an eyesore. Let's see if like anything is deconstructing. Oh good, they're stuck. Okay, now I need to save and reload. All right, while we're saving and reloading, let's actually read like the patch notes since I have a lot of context for the game. Now I can see like what all this shit is about. All right. More choices for full screen and windowed. Borderless is better suited for multi-screen setups like me, except it doesn't have mouse lock or whatever. Fix says housing being double assigned when reloading a save. Fix an issue where the seagulls couldn't heal. Fix an issue where the drifter would be stuck in jumping pose. Fix an issue with unfinished boats could be used. Wow. Okay, well. I'm sure there's a lot of, you know, whatever, bigger fish to fry than whatever my problems are. Almost capped on supply again. I kind of want to just build another supply thing and then get rid of the small ones. The small ones are garbage. It still says I have 5 moors. Oh, I guess I do have 5. All right, let's fix that. I don't want 5. Person stuck. I think that person's stuck. I need to save and reload again. All right. I'm done doing this because that is super frustrating. I don't think I need to deconstruct anything else, so we're good. Ka-bring. Multiple problems. Oh yeah? Name one. We can go like 30. Oh, not fish. 30 sushi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I feel like we've kind of made it. We super destroyed this game. But I had a good time, so, you know, that's all that matters. Ka-ching. All right. Now that that's done, let's progress. Let's go here. Probably something cool here, right? We've got Shacktown, Shacktown, Shacktown. All right, so we need to look for fish. If I were a fish, where would I be? There are none. Okay, here's some fish. Got it. Then we gotta get these birds a working. Like, but do we? Okay, so now, what else is there to do? I think that's it. Then we just wait for them to do their thing or whatever. I think the only thing I would do is make more storage. And then just consider like what adding more storage on really means. Yeah, we really destroyed it with these. I wonder how much these are making. Because I think once we had like 3, I never had a need for water, but that's because I also kept taking water from like new places. So maybe that didn't hurt. That couldn't have hurted. Let's follow our boy Stefano around while we wait for all of this stuff to happen. Where you at, Stefano? Gets hungry faster, moves slower, eats less though, but then you also moves faster. I feel like these are a weird combination of skills. Just picking up trash. I'm hungry. Let me go get some sushi from this food truck. I for some reason expected this whole thing to happen faster. Okay, yeah, I mean, we'll probably finish another cycle, but I feel like this is, you know, we were done an hour ago. Yeah, I don't know, that's cool. I think the foundation for like a cool game is here. I bet the things that they add are just, you know, natural hazards or whatever. Hazards that just push against the player, because currently there is nothing. I think it would, that kind of problem would probably get a little tedious to me. And I think probably just like expanding on like the present tech tree would probably be more compelling than just a tidal wave destroys half of your thing. I bet the way that it happens in this game too is it'll just break off part of your little colony, and then you'll just lose a bunch of shit. Like one of these bridges just breaks, and then you just lose a house or something, or lose everything attached to it, which could get a little frustrating. But you know, how do you have this problem? I think if they're just going to, I also envision that it's a little bit more roguelike-y, like I mentioned before, where every cycle is supposed to be different. It's just not yet. So you just, I've repeated this entire thing like 4 times already. Just like varying up what's where would probably go a long way to make the game feel a little bit more exciting. Just on a low level base until there's like bigger, longer term progression or others. Yeah, like clearly there's just not any tech to really be had with the metal scrap workshop or anything. There's like 2 buildings that use it and then nothing else really. Like, why would I ever automate the process of making screws or anything? Because like, you know, nothing really uses it. Like two buildings that I have already. I guess the pipes for the water stuff, but still. And same thing with the plastic facility. There's nothing that really, there's 1 building that uses plastic, so clearly there's probably an expansion in the tech tree there. Yeah, I think I would personally, I know that every game doesn't do this, and I don't think every game has to, but I think it would be nicer if kind of the thing that happened is you graduated buildings up from like small house to bigger house instead of just a completely separate building. That would just be more convenient. It probably wouldn't break the theme, right? I guess more varied animals. I'm not paying attention to a lot of the stats that all my people have. It seems like there aren't a lot of them. But I think the animals have like a bunch, right? Gets hungry faster, moves slower. Yeah, Stefano seems to be really killing it with the stats. I feel like Stefano just has every stat. Oh, he doesn't get tired faster, right? Eats less, but then also gets hungry faster. So I feel like that's just kind of balanced out. That doesn't seem right. He also moves faster, but also slower. Yeah, you know, that's Flotsam though. We'll check it out again when there's a substantial update, I guess. I'm enjoying it. I think this is a lot of fun. I'm excited to see where they go with it though.